This past Thursday, as we have already talked about on this program, police killed 32-year-old Winston Smith, guys, Winston Smith. And the people have been in the streets for 4 straight days. And I don't quite understand why it's not making national news. And again, there's misinformation that has been reported about the shooting of Winston Smith, who shot Winston Smith, the precipice for shooting Winston Smith. And when the facts are all jumbled and disjointed like that, that to me smells like cover up, right? When motherfuckers can't get their story straight about what the fuck happened, that's cover up, right? All day. And I want us, so I have a couple things here I want to show you guys. One is what I'm going to call an unconfirmed video, because I personally was not able to confirm that this was indeed Winston Smith speaking on this video. I don't know who edited this video. I don't know when this video was shot. I don't know a lot about it. All I know is that it is a video that has been well circulated on Twitter and is repeated to be Winston Smith. So I'm putting that disclaimer out that I personally have not been able to verify that this is Winston Smith. So there's that. So you guys have that information, okay? I'm not trying to be like, and Winston Smith said, no, I don't know for a fact that this is Winston Smith. This is a video that people have repeatedly said on social media is Winston Smith. And even some have alluded to this video could be part of the reason why they feel Winston Smith was actually targeted by police because of this very, I'm gonna call militant, refusal to back down position from police committing violence in Black communities in and around the Twin Cities. So, Tunde, I want us to start with C1, actually, because this is supposedly Winston Smith in his own words. And again, I just ran through all the disclaimers, y'all. I did not independently verify that this is Winston Smith. I don't know who edited this video. I don't know when this video was shot. So you have that information. So with that in mind, let's take a look at this video, Winston Smith in his own words.
This shit, like, I think I've been quiet for too long. Like, all this protesting shit, like, y'all still coming with y'all hands up, saying y'all surrender, begging for y'all freedom, asking for justice. Is y'all serious? Like, y'all serious? That's the plan? Motherfuckers been killing y'all for years? Hey, I ride with my shit, y'all. Hey, when it come to me, that's not the plan, y'all. Y'all gotta figure out a new plan. Y'all need a new leader that's gonna tell y'all the plan. And it ain't walking up asking for justice. It ain't asking for nothing. Something wrong with y'all. I'm coming to the protest. I'm bringing same shit they bringing. That's what you need. Yeah, I'm gonna be quick because you got short attention span. It's Winston, boy. Oh, you don't need to know my name, but this the plan. Share this, and so everybody can hear it. Because whoever is at these protests in Minnesota with all these killings, y'all not saying the right shit. Y'all telling motherfuckers to come with their hands up and peacefully assemble. For what? Nah, fuck that. Fuck that. Fuck you. Fuck them. Fuck anybody who's peaceful right now. Because when Martin Luther King was here, we had 1 million motherfuckers marching saying, let's be peaceful. But now y'all still begging for y'all freedom. So I say, they still shooting y'all down. They must want a war. So go get y'all gasoline at y'all gas station. Stop going to the protests. Go to the gas station. Get y'all gasoline. Go get some dish soap. If you scared, you don't got no gun, you don't need no gun. Go get some dish soap. Go get some glue. Go get some honey, some shit, some bleach, some shit that you can fucking throw at these fucks. While the men do what the fuck we gotta do. Cause I'm gonna make these phone calls. And we gonna pull up doing what the fuck we gotta do. Ain't nobody finna be keep begging for no justice. Motherfucker about to take their justice. Nobody finna be begging for no country. We about to take our shit back.
Powerful words right there. Really a sentiment that I don't think many of us really disagree with or take issue with. Winston Smith absolutely would have been a welcome person on this here program. And Northern Witch, I saw your comment that Minneapolis activists are saying that they think he was assassinated. I've seen those sentiments also. David Silberg, I saw you say, isn't Winston Smith the name of the main character in Orwell's 1984? And yes, that is also correct. A very tragic and strange irony there. So, yeah, I want us to hear from his family. Okay. Winston Smith was a father, he was a brother, he's a son, and his family is obviously very devastated behind this. And again, gang, I don't understand. I mean, why do y'all think this is not getting national attention? I'm just trying to understand, like, George Floyd was killed very close by where Winston Smith was killed. And maybe because George Floyd's death was captured on video by bystanders and was allowed to be disseminated, I guess, independent of the police. And again, there's a lot of strange shit around Winston's case. Apparently, the officers who shot and killed him were not wearing body cameras and were not mandated to wear body cameras. And again, they're being very dodgy with the information. Okay, so I want us to go to this TV report. This is from a news affiliate, I believe. They're in Minneapolis, WLBT TV, where they spoke with the family of Winston Smith and got some decent footage of some of the protests. Let's take a look at that, y'all, if we could.
We're asking for video footage, just solid evidence.
Activist groups stood in solidarity with the family of Winston Smith outside the Bureau of Criminal Apprehension building in St. Paul on Friday afternoon. They are demanding the BCA release any video footage of the shooting to the public and the Smith family.
And we refuse to believe that no one has video footage after all of those different departments showed up yesterday. So we want transparency and we demand it now.
Smith's sister, Taisha Floyd, spoke about who her brother was to her.
My brother was kind. No, he wasn't perfect. None of us are. He was trying to turn over a new leaf, but they took that away from him. They're using his past to tarnish his character.
Later Friday night, a group shut down the intersection of Lake and Girard for the second night in a row to hold a vigil for Winston Smith.
And use that fist to fight, not to sit down, to fight.
The group made their way to the top floor of the parking ramp where the fatal shooting happened Thursday afternoon, laying flowers and candles all over the ramp.
This right here should have never happened.
Smith's brother spoke at the memorial, saying he wants it to remain as is.
This area, the top of this roof, is my brother's memorial spot. Yes. Help me protect that, all right?
Again, guys, the family of Winston Smith in Minneapolis asking questions. Where are the videotapes? Who saw what? What is exactly going on? You notice what was omitted from that package was what the fuck? What do the police have to say about this, right? And again, there have been conflicting statements reported in the news, which I suppose, news in Minneapolis has to do, I guess, a bit of a self inventory on how are we going to report these things here, guys? Like, if the police give us the story, is that just the story? Or are we even going to bother trying to find eyewitnesses who can contradict whatever the police said or could give a different accounting of what the police indicated happened? Again, I hate to keep saying it again. And the reason I keep saying it again is because all these stories inevitably are the same, right? The police come out with a version of events, which one way or another ends up being disproven or discredited via evidence, witnesses, a variety of different ways. The police always get caught telling a lie when it comes to shooting somebody. But did they actually target this young man because of that video where he said he's tired of being peaceful? And you guys, if that's the case, then we are fucked. We are fucked. And not to say that we wasn't already fucked, because we was already fucked. But y'all, I mean, all you got to do is say, I'm not here to be peaceful, and they're going to come up with a charge and find you. Now, also, again, what I'm getting is sort of like snatches of the story, because, again, it's not being very well reported. So it's hard to come by stuff, right? But one thing that I saw, again, unconfirmed, unverified, take it with a grain of salt, I saw that allegedly Winston had disclosed his location on social media where he was going to be. He was, so the part of Minneapolis where he was a part called Uptown Minneapolis. And apparently he was allegedly there with a woman having lunch or having a meal or having coffee or something of the sort. And he shared that location on social media. And that's when the feds rode up on him. And killed him, right? Initially tried to say that he was wanted for murder or wanted for attempted murder. That turned out to be false. They had to walk that back. Now it was because of a gun charge. And again, gun possession in itself should not be a violent offense. We live in a country with 300 million guns. Surely if every single person was carrying in America every day, not all of them mean violence, right? That's another topic. I don't know. I mean, I think we should understand that people who take certain positions on America, on American imperialism, on the police state, we should just accept that we're already on the feds' radar. Hey, feds, how y'all doing, y'all? What's the joke on social media? Everybody has an FBI agent assigned to them that is monitoring their posts and stuff. Let's just assume that that's the case. And guys, and again, I'm talking about what happened to Winston Smith because it concerns me and I'm very bothered by it and I take it very seriously. At the same time, the lesson I'm trying to learn from Winston Smith's death is, we can talk what we can talk in public, but maybe we can't talk all that we want to talk out in public, right? What I meant to say is we can talk what we want to talk in private, because I smoke the J, so I'm high, so I might get some things mixed up, but y'all already know the gist of what I'm trying to say here. So I don't know. It's amazing to me that if indeed that is why police targeted him, man, how is it that only one person died on January 6th? Make it make sense. Make it make sense. There are tremendous factions of white people in this country that actually mean the government actual harm. Like all we want, we are going to the city council meetings demanding that the police be defunded. Nobody stormed Capitol Hill beating the shit out of cops, saying hang Mike Pence, right? Not to say that we didn't understand that sentiment, that's just not our approach. that's not our strategy. That's not how our plan is going to be executed, because we know exactly how that plan would have been met had it been people out there advocating for Winston Smith, George Floyd, Breonna Taylor, and others, right? It had been met with the choppers, numerous ones, right? But damn, this young brother can't even say he ain't about being peaceful without the police rolling up on him, guns blazing. Meanwhile, the motherfuckers at Congress, this report just came out, you guys. I think it came out either today or yesterday, and I'm going to misquote it terribly, but y'all going to understand where I'm coming from. So the report was not necessarily to figure out the planning behind January 6th, this report that they came out with was to figure out what the security failures were. And what they have revealed is that at every single level in Washington, D.C., from the fucking Department of Defense to the U.S. Capitol Police to the Secret Service, somehow all of these agencies, replete with intelligence experts and veteran police and military, etc., none of these motherfuckers could figure out that the Oath Keepers was coming to fuck shit up on January 6th. They had no clue. They have absolved themselves completely of any responsibility, right? They've just said, we had no idea that this was happening. There was nothing in our intelligence. It was nothing in your intelligence, though. So how are you able to find Winston Smith going on his rant on his social media page? Howsoever, thousands of people were openly planning a coup of the U.S. Capitol in broad daylight on social media platforms in plain view of anyone who decided to watch. And they couldn't figure that out. Oh, and only one person got shot. Pardon. Yes. That is, yes. Other people died down at January 6th, but they died because they had heart attacks and shit, right? They shot, police only shot and killed one person out of the over 800 people that stormed the Capitol. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that amazing? Shorty, that whiteness is like armor, dog. That whiteness is like motherfucking Iron Man suit. It is unfuckwittable versus the police, right? The police do not want to shoot at that white skin suit ever. Never. I mean, only under the most dire of circumstances. Meanwhile, black skin might as well have a target drawn right on it. They don't seem to ever hesitate to be able to shoot black people.